Hi everyone. Today we will have lesson number 9, and also we are going to talk about past perfect, narrative tenses, and so and such. Let's have talk about the forms and the usage of the past perfect tense. The first, in positive sentence structure, subject had plus past participle. For example, she had written essay. And in negative sentences, we use subject and had and the particle not and past participle. For example, she hadn't written an essay. In question or in interrogative sentences, had is placed before subject, then plus past participle. Had she written an essay? And if we talk about rules and the usage of past perfect, the first, it describes the action that has happened before another action. Example, she had already cooked the meal when I reached home. Next, to describe the finished past action, the result of which is clear. For example, I was happy. Why? I had passed the exam. And also time expression. He had visited Russia until last month. And read the conversation and the practice with your partner. I had already finished my homework by dinner. Had I finished it too by then? I hadn't completed before the deadline. Now let's talk about common past participle. The first, eat, eaten, play, played, write, written, finish, finished. For more, see the list of irregular verbs. Now, fill in the blanks. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in the past perfect tense. Do the task, please. Now let's check your work. 1. By the time the teacher arrived, we had started the test. 2. They had left the party before I got there. 3. She hadn't finished her dinner when the phone rang. 4. Had you seen the movie before? 5. As soon as I had completed the book, I gave it to my friend. Change the sentences to use past perfect now. Let's check your work. 1. I finished my project, then my friends came over. I had finished my project before my friends came over. 2. She ate lunch, then she went to the meeting. She had eaten lunch before she went to the meeting. 3. The kids did their homework, then they watched TV. The kids had done their homework before they watched TV. Now we have one written passage, The Lost World. Read and translate the text. Practice speaking with the following questions. We have some questions. I'm going to read some of them. Where was Emma walking when she realized that her wallet was missing? And what did Emma do after realizing her wallet was missing? And read the other questions and answer them. Now let's check your work. First, Emma was walking to the park when she realized her wallet had missing. Next, Emma started to panic and remembered places she had visited earlier. And Emma remembered that she had stopped at the coffee shop earlier that day. And Emma promised to be careful, to be more careful, because she had realized the importance of keeping her contact card in her wallet. And last, the barrister told Emma that someone had already found the wallet and had handed it over to the manager. Now do true, false, and gut filling activities. Let's check your work. First, Emma realized that her wallet was missing after she got to the park. This is false. And next, someone had already found Emma's wallet before she arrived at the coffee shop. This is true. And next, the manager contacted Emma right away. This is false. And read the other sentences to check your work. Let's talk about so and such. What do so and such mean? We use so and such to emphasize something. They mean very or extremely, but they are used in different ways. For example, this internet is so slow. The internet runs so slowly. There is such a slow connection. Let's talk about so. So is used in different ways. For example, so plus adjectives plus that clause. For example, this book is so boring that I can't stop reading. And next, so plus adverb. This app works so badly. And next, so plus few, many, little, and much plus noun. There are so few friends in his Facebook profile. Such. Such is used with adjective and uncountable nouns and plural nouns. For example, they are such useless computer gamers. And next, such plus an plus adjective and singular noun. For example, this is such a good app. This is such a program. Now let's talk about the difference between so and such. Use so with adjective or adverbs. For example, it was so cold outside and she worked so hard. And use such with adjectives plus noun. It was such a cold day. There are such nice students. Now do the exercise now. Now do these exercise. Let's check your work. Now I'm going to read some of the answers for you now. Now let's check your answers. I'm going to read some of these sentences. The cake was so delicious that we ate it all. Next, he's such a kind teacher. The teacher was... Now let's check your work. The cake was so delicious that we ate it all. Next, he is such a kind teacher. The children were so tired after the trip. It was such a beautiful painting. She danced so gracefully at the party. The weather was so sunny that we went to the beach. He's such a clever boy that everyone likes him. They were talking so loudly that I couldn't concentrate. It was such an amazing performance that the audience cheered. And last, the students were so happy to hear about the trip. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.